내 놈이 고치를 만드는 이유가 제 새끼를 배불리 먹이기 위함이었나. 그따위 마음은 그저 저주받은 본성에 지나지 않지.
I feel like if you have her as your secretary, then you should be using it with this one, because she's clearly very talking to the spider bud here. Anyhow, greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac. This is Let's Play Limbus Company Noon. Violet Noon. Walpurgis Night 4, to be precise. So let's throw another 10 tickets into the grinder and see what we get. Oh dear, we got another Ryoshu. We're close though, we're very close. And when I do get to max ideality, I'm definitely going to use it to get Solemn Lament Yi Sang, because I don't really care about announcers. Although I might actually look at which announcers I do and don't have just now. I haven't paid for Yuri, I haven't paid for Samjo, I don't have the Mole Office or HOD. I think I'd probably go back and get the Mole Office. I think? Actually, let me see this. Right, we can get the Mole Office directly if we wanted to, so that's what I'll grab should we get... No, wait, I want to check. Right, you can't directly get the announcers. That's interesting. But, we now have Noon of Violet Hard unlocked. Deploy backup. Oh, so we now have access to the backup centers, huh? So this is going to be one of those what's-its chain battles. Okay, let's think about it like this. We put you out first.
먼저 준비하고 있을게요.
다들 연장 챙기죠.
의뢰인가요?
다들 연장 챙기죠. 전가요?
부선장이 필요한가?
By the time we get to this guy, he's probably...
누님들을 위해.
And, Okay, one more. I don't think we're going to get to the point where Honglu will be needed, but just in case.
고통 없이 지식을 얻지 못한다나 뭐라나.
I feel like my front line should be enough to handle it.
관리자님, 클리포드 폭주 게이지가 증가하고 있어요. 이대로면 곧 실현이 올 거예요.
Oh wait, no, you can't afford that. Yi Sang being slightly lower level than this guy is making a difference. And the same for Don Quixote. Maybe I should have been more careful.
방금 공격. 다음에 다른 개체에게도 다시 해봐줄래? 영상을 남기면 다른 직원에게도 도움이 될지도 몰라.
That should not have gone as well as it did.
요즘 고민거리는 없어? 혹시라도 일하는데 힘든 점이 있다면 언제든지 나와 상담해줘.
This one is gonna burst, so we need to make sure that it doesn't. Although we're also gonna deal a frick ton of damage with Yi Sang here, so we might be fine there.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Oh, it would be the one that I've dealt the least damage to that's the one that's about to explode, wouldn't it?
합격장.
상담에서 알려준 대로 잘했어. 역시 상담 프로그램을 진행한 건 잘한 일이야.
Let's save up a serious skullbuster for next turn, so for now we'll just go with both of you shut up on here. And I believe it'll give some SP out to Donnie because of how this works. Heal SP when... hang on.
너무 오래 보고 있지 마라. 홀려버려도 구해주지 않을 텐.
No, it has to be specifically her skill 3. That's the one that starts healing people's SP. Okay, so that'll be what we hit next.
탈출 개체 확인. 기적해 찾아졌지 않나. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
직원들이 개체를
So who is closest to bursting? That would be you.
많은 피해를 예방할 수 있을 거예요.
Seriously bust his skulls there. I kinda wanna. I really kinda wanna. It's guaranteed to flip the way that we want it to. And that's a guaranteed clash win, and we can get it off her grid. Let's throw down the sloth attack here to make sure that it's in a good position for us to destroy next turn.
점 찍었네.
지금이다. 해골바가지 거미 대가리. 기적해 찾아졌지 않나. 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
Sadly, it's Tails, Sunshower. Ah well.
우산이 세진 않으면 모르겠어.
This isn't as flashy as some of the War Ego out there, but some of the War that came after. But I kind of like the idea of Sunshower being so powerful that he's actually creating a cover for his allies before unleashing it. That's a nice detail to me. I really wonder what banner ego they're going to give to Don Quixote next canto, because
보세요, 관리자님.
she has stuff there to show off.
유능한 직원이 되었어요.
Only ashes remain.
이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
The downside of Sirius Skullbuster is that it keeps her from gaining power next turn. So she doesn't get any coin bonuses. That's something to keep in mind. Okay, that, and then this. No, it has to be that order. And then throw this one out. Make sure to give this back. Okay, let's go.
보세요, 관리자님. 다들 역경을 이겨내고 유능한 직원이 되었어요. 저 이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
I forgot to take fluid sac. I forgot to put fluid sac on again. Darn it.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
관리자님, 클리포드 폭주 게이지가 한 칸 남았어요. 곧 자색 정오의 시련이 올 거예요.
Noon of Violet, got it. Darn, I was hoping I could set up a super lust chain here, but we're not going to get that lucky. We established that they aren't weak to Wrath or Pride, it's just the blunt side of this attack that's going to be useful. I believe the attack weight will spill onto this guy, and we're going to hit at least 2 people with Contempt Ore. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's all of them we're smacking.
흩뿌려져라. 추악한 모든 시선이 이끌릴지어다. 하! 으타! 더 먹어치워라!
비뚤어졌구려.
보세요, 관리자님.
He's about to explode.
유능한 직원이 되었어요. 저 이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
Oh yeah, and this one actually has a lot of health, doesn't it? What could I do to prepare for next turn? Not an awful lot, we just don't have the pride stats that we need.
완벽한 한 발을 으타! 더 먹어치워라! 내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다.
이제야 완성되었나?
We return to the training team hallways again. According to Work Education Manual, we're going to need the physical intervention shield to survive the Noon of Violet's shockwave. We stood huddled together at the hallway, remembering what Hod, the Sephra of the training team, told us. It wasn't long before the same bullets from earlier struck us. Red barriers began to form around the sinners who were struck by the bullets. Let's see, according to the schedule, we have some time before the next noon arrives. One of the sinners noticed an emergency response manual posted on the hallway walls. Oh wow, there is actually an alarm going off in real time, and I don't know what it is, so I'm slightly worried. It's probably a fire drill at the school nearby, but Actually, I need to cut that. That's personal life information. On it were instructions how to use a console installed in the hallways to activate the regenerator systems connected to the safety team. This seems like it'd be worth a try. If we hurry, we might be able to activate the regenerator before the noon arrives. Gloom Envy, who will activate the regenerator? If you flip heads, then you get it. Identity modifier plus 5. As long as you don't flip 2 tails. Ryoshu's face lights up as they read the manual. Soon, an announcement let us know that the regenerator distinguisher has been modified, reactivating most of the functionalities of the regenerator. Physical intervention shield activated. All allies heal 3 HP and SP every turn.
들여다볼 가치가 있는 예술이었다.
Looks like we can restore one of the deactivated systems of the safety team, apart from basic functionalities of the regenerator. Which should we reactivate? Oh, I feel like SP is going to be more important because I might end up spamming Ego. Mental corruption neutralizing gas has been activated. The sinners look more comfortable as though their heads have been cleared. We're now ready to fight our next battle. All allies heal 30 SP. Oh. I didn't read the text. Whoops.
물리 간섭 보호장에 직원들이 보호해 주었어요. 제 생로가 복구되어서 정말 다행이네요.
If target has low SP, gain attack, gain clash power. For both of those. What is incomprehensible? Gain protection. If target has low SP, clash power. 20 or less, so that's actually a pretty steep requirement. Mercy, love, what is incomprehensible? When this unit deals damage, it deals SP damage. Turn end, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yikes, so it's actually going to balance out the regeneration effects. Beginning to wish I had someone better than Donnie here. Well, the Lantern Donnie, I mean. Yikes. Okay. Oh, that's a really bad type for you, actually. Yeah, being level 40 instead of 45 is actually making a difference here. We cannot intercept this with anyone, so we've got to do something clever. she cannot negate that attack, even if it rolls all tails. But this is a decent type for her to use against these guys. There's at least that. I also really should have set her base ego to be Force for the Flames and not Soda.
점 찍었네.
여행에는 목적이 있었지.
This isn't something like the librarian, certain library's book with the Fairy Queen. I don't think it's going to be possible to bring in just one person to solo this because there's going to be time limited achievements tied to it. Unfortunate.
합격장.
지금이다. 해골 바가지 거미 대가리. 자!
요즘 고민거리는 없어? 혹시라도
Flickering Glyphs of Understanding.
언제든지 나와 상담해줘.
Okay, Magic Bullet Fire is just enough to fix that one up. Target has SP, target has... Wait a minute! Oh, it has multiple body parts, that's why the speed's so variable. Ooh, it resists envy as well. That's a bit unfortunate. Weak to sloth, though. Weak to blunt, sloth. Lust, sloth, and blunt. And it only slightly endures envy, so it's not a complete game wrecker. Let's do a little bit of focus fire there, actually. We don't quite have the right types to go after these guys is the problem.
점 찍었네.
격발.
Ooh, not a bad time to flip those tails!
기적해 찾아갔지 않아.
Yeah, it rolled heads several times in a row, so her messing up on the first clash kind of screwed her.
지압 개츠가 흔들리고 있어. 다들 조금만 더 힘내자.
Okay, let's think about this. Can we wipe out these arms?
점 찍었네.
으타! 더 먹어치워라! 타! 자!
저희 직원들이 개체의 부위를 파괴했어요. 역시 미리 훈련하길 잘했죠? 개체의 부위가 파괴되어 있어요. 이 틈에 빠르게 제압하면
Rushing rest of arms, deal 100 HP damage. What the heck? Okay, that's bad. Unclashable, because of course it is. And it gains 2 protection on use, so we don't want to aim for those directly. Yeah, turn 12, this is definitely not going to be a record of any kind. Let's get the protection from Sun Shower because we might actually need... Actually, let's go for Everlasting. It might just be able to inflict enough tremor, potency and count to stagger it before it can hit us with rushing rest of arms.
딱 때려. 지금이다. 해골바가 거미 대가리. 자! 자!
비뚤어졌구려.
당신에겐 제가 어떻게 보일까요? 시간의 태어반에 그 답이 있을까요?
I mean, it's also a very strong sloth ego,
관리자님, 다들
so it would eat through a lot of HP to do that.
저 이번엔 도움이 됐을까요?
탈출 개체 확인.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing with this party, I'm just picking whatever the heck I want.
내 죄는 내가 알아서 처리한다. 해파.
We cannot understand them, nor will they understand us. They do not give you much time to read those pop-ups, do they?
다른 부서도 벌써 한바탕 했나. 돌아가는 길에 구경할 작품이 많아졌겠어.
Ryoshu clearly was the only person to lose a clash here since she took just a tiny bit of extra damage compared with the others. This was just the damage taken from being in a fight with the guy. Alright, what missions did we actually get from this? We completed the suppression, that's nice. If we can do it in 12 turns we get Lunacy, which would be enough. Might justice. Training team captain defeats 3 in an encounter. Complete the suppression before they can use decay. Dealing damage via burn, bleed, rupture, or sinking. 18 times. We didn't have enough of that. We did it without deaths. We didn't have any negative 45. In a single encounter, deal 80% HP with a single skill. 3 times. Take less than 5 hits from enemy attack skills. We actually didn't do that. Inflict 6 different types of negative effects on a single enemy. Huh. Well, I guess Pointilism Yi Sang would certainly help for that. Defeat 2 enemies in a single turn. Sure. Complete the suppression after breaking every part of it except for its body. Defeat it with the captain. We did that. And then complete all the missions. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to tackle that at some point. We have enough for one more pool. And of course it doesn't have any Walpurgis stuff in it. Why would it? Fortunately, I can just Yi Sang it, so yes. Give.
죽음에 관한 그대의 의견은 잘 알았소. 잠시 충동적인 마음은 접어두고 좀 더 대화해보지 않겠는가?
Let's give that its own episode because we are pushing on 30 minutes. Next episode won't feature any sort of any of the stuff in there. We just want to do this to see it. So yeah, until next time guys, take care. I'll see you all around.
자색정오라.
그대는 과거로 돌아가는 법을 알아낸 것이오? 아니면 미래를 물러가게 하는 법을 알아낸 것이오? 유서를 13벌이나 적어내려 갔었음에도 나는 나의 죽음을 애도할 자가 있지는 않을 것이라는 생각이 들었소. 그런 자들이 있었다면 좋았을 것이오. 이곳에는 떠난 자를 추억할 여유 하나 없는 자들